Welcome back to MonsterJam.com. My name is Todd Morey. 3 big-time drivers here with us right now, and we're up on the mound. And Damon Bradshaw, I'll tell you what, new ride this year. Looking at this track conditions, what's in store for this big weekend?
We're excited to bring Monster Energy to the Monster Jam World Finals, and we're just out here looking at the track a little bit. Obviously things are going to change, so it's more or less looking at the obstacles and the takeoff for racing. We're going to have practice in a little while, and looks like the guys are doing like they always do, man. They try their hardest to make both of these lanes very, very even, and it's almost like an impossible fight, but they do a great job, and we're just out here checking out that and some of the options for freestyle. It's going to change 10 times for us, not the track, but our ideas.
Absolutely. We'll transition to Lee O'Donnell, Ironman. I want to ask you a question about this long straightaway, 70+ miles an hour, but then heavy braking. What do you guys work on the most with the truck setup to get that thing to turn?
I think for tonight, for practice, I think we're going to try and select the perfect gearing. Damon's going to try one, I'm going to try another, and we'll kind of compare notes and transfer them over to Cam, so the three of us, kind of are on the same page. We each get to try something different and come up with a single game plan for all 3 trucks to try and work together.
Good deal, good deal. And Cam, last year you came out, you're on the hot seat for a long time. You hit it big immediately. Is that the plan this year, or does that freestyle just come to you as time goes by?
Well, I'll tell you what, last year I was angry, man, right at the top of the order, and I felt that was kind of a kick in the butt, but I said, sounds good, man, I'm going to set the bar. So my plan was to just burn it down, whatever it took, and came out here. I didn't have any chance to see what was going to happen with the truck, with the jumps. Nobody else had gone, so I just had to go out there and pin it to win it, see what happened. Turned out great, had a lot of fun, but we can always do better. I've been playing a lot of video games lately, watching some YouTube, watching these guys run around all season, and just trying to figure out how to work my truck.
Now, there's a lot of Monster Jam shows all around the country every weekend. Do you guys go back and look at runs from other guys? There may be 8 or 9 shows in the same weekend. You go to school on those guys?
Absolutely, man. We study those things. I do anyways. I mean, these guys don't even have TVs, but up in Canada there, we got to use all the help we can get. So I do my homework. I watch the videos. Like I say, I play the video games and just try and figure out what everyone else is doing. There's new stuff coming out. There's new stuff that works, some that doesn't, and try and take from that something that's going to work for us out here in Vegas. Obviously, the obstacles here are a lot bigger than we see all year, but it's Vegas. You got to go big here.
Absolutely. Lee, what kind of research do you do to get ready for a big event?
Well, I don't do very much research, but what happens, I've been teamed up with Damon all year, and obviously I go before him in freestyle. So I go out, I do my run, and I have a pretty good run. Well, he sits there and watches what I do and then elevates it. So I take half the credit for what Damon does on his freestyle, and that's my personal little victory.
Damon, as you guys are sitting there and you're watching these guys go out and make their runs and a big freestyle goes down, your game plan changes truck to truck, doesn't it?
Actually not. For me, I, again, kind of coming to the research thing and watching videos, I just kind of wing it, and it seems to work for me. I think if I overthink it too much, which I do some things, that I think it'll probably come off the wrong way. So I just kind of go out there, I try to glance at the track. I probably look at this track more so than I do throughout the year. I just kind of like to go out and let it be a surprise. And I like to see a lot of different tracks. I like to see them technical because I think there's fewer guys that can drive a technical track. I think this is going to be a great show this year, but I think the track is going to be it's an easier track. It's more spread out, which I think will be a better show, but I think it's going to be harder to pick that freestyle winner because there's going to be so many freestyles, which is what the fans want to see. So I'm more or less going to come out here and take a few looks at things and watch. For me, the most important thing is just watching the trucks on the night of the event, on what the track does to them. Yeah, exactly, like he was saying. So that's more important to me. I'm not really going to change my game plan. I still want to come out and do the best job I can. I do like to watch and see what the fans are liking. If you can see them and what their reaction is to what trucks do, then you try to go out and add to that and raise it just that much more.
Fantastic. We're here at the Monster Jam World Finals 13. Oh, Lee, go ahead.
That was like a 5-minute answer. I was actually dozing.
Fantastic. Are we missing something? I feel like we're down on numbers.
Well, we went Fantastic 4, but he's been temporarily suspended from the 4. We won't speak any names, but that was George Belhan. Yeah, it's over texting and too much courting. I mean, we're here for a reason this week, right? But George got to play the role.
Do we have a name for the 3?
Terrific.
Terrific three amigos. I don't know.
T3.
T3.
Yeah. T3. It works.
T3. There you have it. I'm going to shut my mouth and watch these guys run here tonight in practice. Follow us on monsterjam.com.